Hello, it's Martin from Finter. In this episode, we're gonna start the topic of non-fungible tokens, NFTs in short. Let's get into it. You might have heard about some funny pictures sold for enormous amount of money. That was, let's say, before the bubble burst some time ago. But one of the important collections, let's say, breakthrough or collection which gathered a lot of attention in popular media was Cryptopunks. You may see now this collection on OpenSea. OpenSea is a marketplace like Amazon or eBay for non-fungible tokens. If you go to OpenSea.io, you may find there a lot of non-fungible tokens collections and NFTs themselves. So you might connect that this picture is an NFT. However, the reality in technical and legal dimensions is a bit more complicated, but we will get into it later. Another important collection were Bored Ape Yacht Club collection, and here you may see that these were also 10,000 unique bored apes, and what were the price of them being traded. And what's, let's say, interesting about non-fungible tokens, that in the attributes connected with it, there might be, as you can see here, for example, creator's fee, 2.5%, and it means that the, let's say, artist or the creator of this particular NFT, if you compare it to, for example, a unique painting like Mona Lisa or some Picasso physical paintings, if you would translate it that one non-fungible token represented with some graphic is something similar in digital world, the artist may embed function which allows him to earn money with every trade of this piece of art, let's say. So when this particular non-fungible tokens is being traded between different parties, on each of these transactions the artist may earn also money. Here it's set to 2.5% of the trading price. So as you imagine, it might be something very interesting and beneficial for artists or creative industry where they create some art, and usually they have to sold it for the lowest price to the first buyer, let's say, and later if they got popular or their art was in demand, they would not earn any royalties on already sold art. And these non-fungible tokens have kind of solved that problem, or allows artists to embed a function which will make sure that they earn 2.5% of every transaction. So that's one of the interesting benefit. In this market, we may also see that we can buy this for $100,000. Some price history, who wanted to sell it, what were the offers, and that's it, some definitions. And what's important, non-fungible tokens do have some properties which might be defined by the creator of the non-fungible token. So in this case we have such properties as background, earrings, eyes, mouth, hat, fur, and as you can imagine, there are 10,000 in the collection of these. Each of them have a different set of these attributes, so background, hat, eyes, and so on. And this percent on OpenSea market, for example, shows how popular this thread is. So how many other non-fungible tokens have the same thread. These attributes or properties do not have to be represented visually on the accompanying picture, but usually they are. So imagination is the only limit for these properties, and they might be used in different industries with some, let's say, value, or for creating some additional value, like for example as tickets for real life events, for live events, or access passes to some closed communities, or closed Discord channels, or closed web pages and some resources on it. But getting back to what the NFTs are and what they are not. So NFT is not exactly the picture which you can see it, as I can save it, I can copy it, anyone can actually do it. Yeah, so this picture is publicly available and everyone may see it and store it on his laptop, copy it in technical manner. Yeah. So in legal manner, it's also often very, let's say, fluffy. It's not defined whether you acquire a license to display, to use, to copy the given picture. So the legal aspect of NFTs is probably a story for different episodes or series of episodes. There was some good report about the existing issuance of NFTs, which in short showed that most of them have neglected the legal binding with whatever they were offering or selling. So crypto community, let's say, does not put a lot of attention to that area with legal binding. But what is important, what is actually the NFT? So we know that it's not the picture, we know that it's not a license nor some intellectual property law defined, but it is an entrance into distributed blockchain ledger that you own it, so that someone who have given address has this particular non-fungible token assigned to his wallet address. As you may see here, we can see the transactions, transfers, and this shows us that this Bored Ape Yacht Club particular NFT was transferred from one wallet to another wallet, yeah, a token with this ID, and this is it. That's probably the most accurate, let's say, definition what a non-fungible token is. It is an entrance into blockchain ledger. Let's see what else an NFT is or is not. So here we may find a link to non-fungible token metadata. Metadata are just a file or data, which, as you may see here, are mostly the threads which the given non-fungible tokens has, and a link to the publicly available image or medium or representation of it. So the convention is that usually it is an image of 350 pixels square, but it does not have to be like that. It might be something totally different. The image may be always the same. There may be no image. There might be, 3D models, GIF, movies, whatever someone imagines. However, this metadata, as you may see here, could be frozen or editable. these ones are frozen, so the creator or administrator of the collection or the NFT may not change it anymore. However, it's not a rule. There might be editable in some stage and later locked, or they might be simply forever editable. So we know what NFT is not. Let's get into it, what it actually is. So it is what crypto community respects, an entrance to a blockchain ledger. So this is a contract, so-called smart contract. So entrance of the code, which we can actually even have a preview here. That's the code which implements features of the Bored Ape token, or NFT tokens. I won't dive into details of it now, but that's the code published on Ethereum blockchain, the contract, so-called smart contract, and the changes in so-called ownership, so who owns or who controls or whose wallet a given NFT is assigned to, is what the crypto community respects, so that these transfers of tokens are respected as kind of new emerging property law, which is not, let's say, well suited with the legacy old law and courts, but the crypto community would respect that the entrance in this public ledger, blockchain ledger maintained by Ethereum miners or other blockchains, and depending which NFT, but that's the entrance on this blockchain is a proof, or the assignance of your NFT is a proof of your ownership or some right, not clearly legally defined what right, but this that you own an NFT. You have an NFT when it is assigned to your wallet, and this assigning to your wallet is given or written in this publicly available ledger. And also this code or data in this ledger refer to the metadata which I showed you earlier. So that given token with given ID refers to a particular set of metadata, which in the end links to pictures or some other media and attributes, but it does not have to. So all in all, NFT, non-fungible token, is an entrance in the blockchain ledger, which each has a unique set of metadata. I think that's the most, let's say, appropriate explanation or definition on non-fungible tokens. That's it for today. Let me know in the comments below whether I managed to explain it in an understandable manner. If you like it, please subscribe to our channel, share it, and in the description below you will find a link to our webpage when you can sign up with your email for a free mini course about NFTs. That's it. See you later.